Hey, Appliance Boot Camp, YouTube family and friends. This is Mike Sneed coming to you again. I want to thank everybody for joining us. We're gonna give YouTube a few minutes to go through and let everybody give everybody notifications, let them know that we're actually live. Busy week. I've had a lot going on. I'm still cutting up the actual webinar from last week, putting it into a course. Hopefully, we should have that completed before the end of the weekend and have that up where you all can actually view the webinar. Also, I'm putting together the actual list as far as parts and where you can go get your parts and stuff from. That list will be up also. We also I got a couple other videos I'm putting in there. I'm putting a pricing video, and I'm also gonna have one in there where I'm actually showing you how to actually um, stock your vehicle, how you actually can configure your vehicle to do seal system work, how you can safely transport your actual torches and your nitrogen tanks and stuff like that without them actually falling around in the back of your trucks or cars or vans. I'm just waiting for the actual container to come so I can actually mount that in my van and show you all how you can actually transport them safely. Also, I want to let you know we got the Appliance Bootcamp live hands-on event. We're gonna be doing that again August the 15th and 16th, and the 22nd and 23rd. If you haven't already and you want to come and you already paid for the Appliance Bootcamp hands-on event, you can go to the actual Teachable site, click on hands-on event, and actually schedule to come on out. We're actually I'm actually looking forward to it, and I'm hoping that the governor go ahead and open things up so we can actually start back meeting again. I want to go ahead and set up another date to have the actual open house. So as soon as we get a okay from the governor, I'm going to go ahead and set the date for the open house, get that going, and get back on track with things. This kind of coronavirus and everything else we got going on has kind of pushed us back a couple of months. So I want to get those things going. People have been asking me about the actual ice cream parlor. The ice cream parlor is coming along pretty good. We're gonna start painting the outside. Gonna paint the outside of Appliance Boot Camp and the outside of the ice cream parlor this weekend. I was gonna do the heating and air myself, but right now I just got too much going on. So I'm at the point where I'm happy. I've done about 60, 70% of the work with the ice cream parlor. So now, not only did was I having to put a new air conditioning unit into the ice cream parlor, but the air conditioning unit here in Appliance Boot Camp that actually went out. So when that went out, and it's about 25, 30 years old, I decided I'm gonna just replace both air conditioning units at the same time. And with that, I just don't have the time. So now going forward, so I can make the deadline and get in by the end of this month, or at least the second week of July. I'm subbing it out, so I'm gonna let one of my friends who has an HVAC company. He's gonna come in, replace both my heating and air conditioning units, and then that'll get me up and running, and we can go ahead then and just start painting the inside and stuff, and it'll buy me some time and give me a couple of weeks out, so I don't have to be doing all the work. So a lot of the stuff going forward, I'm going to start just subbing it out, so I can actually get in there. And that's where I'm going to today too. Today we're going to be talking about virtual assistants. Right now we're going into the summertime where the phone calls start to get real heavy, and you're going to start getting a bunch of phone calls from people. And this is the time where I normally go and get virtual assistants. And I don't go outside of the country to get virtual assistants. I have done it a couple of times in the past, but then I realized I could actually keep that money stateside, as we say, and within my family, within my community. So now you're going to start having a bunch of young ladies in your family, within your community, within your church family, whoever, that getting out of school for the summer, and they would like to make a little extra money. And what I normally pay, I pay 125 a week for them to answer the phone and do my paperwork. And this is how I actually set them up to actually answer my phones. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and see if I can pull it up. Uh, Okay. All right. Uh, the company that I use what we call Vonage. Vonage is the name of the company that I use to actually do my to do all of my do all of my telephone. And what it is, it's a phone company that gives you kind of what we call a PBX or like a call in center where people can call in, and when they call in, instead of them hearing the phone ring, you can actually play background music. You can mark it. You can give instructions. It's like a own hold where you can actually give your own instructions and tell people what to do, and tell them, no, hit one to talk to attendant, two for scheduling, three for parts. You could do all of that, and this is how I actually set it up and give and get the young ladies in my community and in my family. I give them jobs during the summer. And I pay them $125 a week. That's just one stop. If you're doing 3 or 4 stops a day, that's just one stop that is going to cost you to have them to go in and alleviate all that paperwork you're doing at night. Alleviate you getting auto phone calls while you trying to get out here and hustle and grind. And they're gonna actually start scheduling you and scheduling in a proper way. With me, I have an online scheduler, so they can go right online to my website and actually schedule the people. But if you haven't got that far out yet, it's very simple. Just go out to Staples and buy a planner, and just take them a planner and just tell them, hey, these are the times I want you to schedule, and just have her write the people name and numbers down. And those are the people that you're gonna be going to. And and like I say, I use Zoho, so that's the way they actually can see what parts and stuff need to be ordered. So you're gonna need to have a way where you can get them the information what parts need to be ordered, and all you're gonna take is it takes about 2 to 3 days of actually training them how to go online, how to request authorization. You just put your part numbers in, and you put the amount of money that they need to be charging, and then from there, I even pull up a couple of mines and let y'all look at them. And then from there, they'll know exactly how to do it, exactly like you want to do it. And then you write it down. And once you write it down step by step how to do it, now you start to making your own SOP, standard operation procedure. Where you now, if when they leave, if you decide you want to bring somebody in full time and stuff, you now have all that information there for them. So what happens? I have when they call in, they're gonna call in right here. This is my main extension. So I have what we call virtual assistants with Vonage, and I got these two lines. And these two lines, this is my 188 number where people can call 188 and come directly to me, or they can do this right here. They can call my local number 919-550-2796, and it ring directly to my main line. Once it comes into my main line, let me get my headphones on so I can make sure we're hearing the same thing. Okay, once it comes into my main line, what it's going to do then, it's going to play this right here. As soon as they dial my number, this is what they're going to hear. I think y'all can hear it. Let's see here. Can y'all hear that? What's being played? Let me see if I can get back here real quick. Okay, let me see. They say they can't hear it. Let me see if I turn this on if you all can hear it. I'll let it come back through here. All right, let me see if I can if y'all can hear this now.
Thank you for calling Sneed Appliance Service. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. To schedule an appointment, press 1. To order a part, press 2. For our billing department, press 3. For accounts payable, press 4. To repeat this menu, press 9. For the operator, please press 0. Thank you for calling Sneed for all your appliance needs.
Okay, so that's what they hear. As soon as they call my number, they don't hear the phone ring. They hear that, and so what will happen if you look right here on my on the different things? I got up to 10 places they I can hit and send somebody. So the first one, if they hit, they'll go to my scheduler. So that's somebody who's actually going to be scheduling my appointments. The next one you see, they said two for parts. Well, right here for two for parts, that 1-800 number, that's a number like if you can go sign up for with Marcone where they'll give you a percentage of whatever parts you sell. So with me, I don't want people. I want to sell parts, but I don't want to be answering the phone all day to order people parts, especially my family and friends. They say, hey, can you get me a part? And I say, yeah. Just call the 1-800-348 and there my guys will send you the parts and stuff you need. So that's how I sell parts online. People call me and they want to order a part. They hit two, and what my phone system will do, it directly call this number, and they don't know it in the background. And then Marcona pick it up like they me, and and let them order the parts, and then ship them the parts. And then at the end of the quarter, I get like 10 or 15% of whatever I sell. And so that's an easy way to kind of sell parts, and an easy way to keep you out the mix of having to actually get parts and stuff for family and friends. But what we're going to do now, we're going to go here and look at my actual scheduler, and I'll show you what happens with the scheduler. All right. So with the scheduler, um, let me find my extensions. Okay. And we'll go to call forwarding. I don't want to do that because don't want nobody be seeing where to call me at. But we're going to come here. We'll click right here. Let me go here. Extensions. I'll come here. All right, you can come here where it says call forwarding. So I can when they hit an extension, say like extension one, I can hit this right here for call forwarding, and from there, I can have them simultaneously ring. So right here, I can have them ring a couple of different extensions, or I can do this follow me, and I can have them actually ring an actual phone number. I can come right here and I can actually type in an actual phone number that I would like for them to actually ring. So I'm not going to show you my phone number that I have in here, but I can actually come in here and put phone numbers. And what I do, I get my nieces, and I always use my nieces, and now I use my little daughter. But you can go buy them these little $200 notebooks. You can get them from Best Buy, and with that little notebook, I put on there the actual where they can go to my website and schedule, where they have access to get to like American Home Shield, whatever third party warranty company you're using. I will put my CRM software on there for them, and I get them a little cheap cell phone. Just one where they can have a hotspot, and they can receive the calls. Because what happened, especially with my family, they live out in the rural area, and sometimes they might go stay with their grandparents and stuff, and they don't have internet service. But if you give them one with a hotspot, I can actually put in here where it says follow me or simultaneously ring, or I can come right here where it says send to a phone number. Right here, I can actually come here and actually put the actual phone numbers and stuff that I wanted to actually ring. And they'll let me send it to any amount of phone numbers, so I can have it simultaneously ring 5 or 6 different phone numbers at the same time. So right here where it says simultaneously ring, I can have it ring 5 or 6 up to 5 different phone numbers. So what happened when I was really busy and I had 2 or 3 people answer the phone for me. So one of them might be in Greensboro, one of them might be in Oxford, North Carolina, one be in Clayton, and even me. I have it ring to me too. So that way they could actually see everything that's actually uh oh, y'all can't see anything. Oh, let me see if I can refresh and see. Sorry about that. Can y'all see now? Like it's blocking it out. Let's see. Can you see it now? Let's say my screen sharing is paused. Hold on a second. Let me. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Like okay. Now it's screening again. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh my God. Sorry about that. Okay. So what happens? I can actually when I have two, I can have up to five different numbers I wanted to ring. So you got I could have my daughter answering one, my sister-in-law answering one, especially when we're really busy and I have a bunch of people, a bunch of subs and stuff. The phone rang all the time. So what will happen when somebody call in the schedule? It will actually send it to a bunch of different places. So if I go to one of these places, I go to call forwarding. I'm gonna do here. Follow me. I could have it actually ring at one number first. Another one I can do a simultaneously ring where it just constantly keep it ring like five different up here ring five different numbers at the same time. And like I said, what I would do, I would get my nieces and them this little cheap little notebook and get them. I have Verizon, so with Verizon especially for a business account, they'll let you get up to maybe 20, 30 phones and just you just and you just ask for a phone, they'll give it to you. And you just have to pay for the data they use. Just get the cheapest phone you can have and make sure that the phone have a hotspot. Because if they going on vacation, if they go stay with their grandparents and stuff that might not have internet service, they can actually turn the hotspot on the phone and actually still be able to connect to the internet. And then you want to also give them your like I have a CRM. So with my CRM, they can actually not they put in my work orders. I will actually put in the actual parts I need them to actually order, and I will put down how much they need to bill out, and I'll just show them one day how to do it, write everything down. Then once you get it wrote down, any questions and stuff they might have, that you get it fixed. When you fix it and you let them know the questions and stuff, you write that down too because that becomes your SOP, your standard operating procedure. So now you're gonna fix it with them, and then when you expand and you really need to go hire people, you already have that stuff in your pocket. All right, we're gonna expand that here, and that's how I actually get the young ladies to actually answer the phone for me that's in my family, and it works well. Like I say, I pay them $125 a week, from middle school all the way through high school, and they love it. And they just work Monday through Friday, and they get up at 9 o'clock and they turn their phones on and believe me, at 5 o'clock they turn it off. When at 5 o'clock they turn it off. Sometimes if some of them need to step away and stuff, they would text me and say, I'm leaving right now. I'll be back in an hour or whatever. And I know then that I'll just answer the phone until they come back, or the other people who was actually, if you only got one, you'll just pick up, answer the phone during that little time frame. If you got more than one, it doesn't matter. The other people pick up their phone, excuse me, and answer. And then when they come back, they'll say, "Hey, I'm back." Especially during the summertime, the parents they might have to go to the dentist's office. They might have to take a grandparent to the doctor's office and stuff. And they do that when they go to the doctor's office. They say, "I'm going to drive so and so to the doctor's office." When they get to the doctor's office, a lot of times they turn their phone back on and keep working, and they loved it. And like I say, instead of sending that $125 a week off to the Philippines and stuff, send it down to your family, send it down to your community. A lot of $125 go a long way for a middle school kid, and even a high school kid, and even a college kid. And when they can just sit at home and just answer the phone and work at their leisure, it's safe for them because they're at home. The parents love it because they're there, and they actually are doing business, and they're learning how business go. So they actually look forward to it, and I let them keep the laptops, and I let them keep the cell phones until they grow out of it, and they go out. A lot of them after they get out of college and they go get their job, that's when I get it back, or that's when I just tell them, hey, I just gonna turn the phone and stuff off because what happens during the school year when when they get breaks and stuff, they ask, "Can I answer the phone?" I say, "Yeah, answer the phone." While y'all on Christmas break, on fall break and stuff like that, and that's how they make their money. So yeah, so that's how I do it, and it worked well for me. And now it's a good time because school is starting to close. Now it's a good time to actually start looking for them, to actually start answering your phone. And it worked. It worked well. It worked well. Matter of fact, my daughter be back answering the phone next week. So she'll be back making her $125 a week, going to get her nails done and all that stuff too. So it works good. It works good. I'm gonna go here uh, with the and read what we got going on in the chat. Okay, Black 1221. I'm first. Hey, how you doing? Sam, I am. How you doing? 89 Dr. Funk. Hey, DCNF, what's good, Mike? All right. T Finesse, what's good, Mike? San Antonio in the building. I'm on YouTube and they didn't alert me. Yeah, yeah, YouTube picking and choosing winners again. What's good, ABC fam? Okay, Miami Appliance Repair Service. I did my third warranty today. Okay, good job, good job, good job. And like I say, with that $125 a week, that's very cheap. And all it is just one stop that you're going to. And if you're somebody who's doing 3 or 4 stops a day, one stop out the whole week, and that take care of them. And you're doing something where you actually now bringing jobs and stuff back into your community, helping your family and friends out. And like I say, the young girls, it gives them something to do, and the young boys, thing to do with them, put them in the van. I put them in the van, and I do them the same way. The young guys, if they don't have if they don't have driver's license, and they actually riding with me, and they becoming a helper, they're gonna help me do install. They're gonna be helping do installs. If they're gonna be out here, just really helping me take stuff down and riding, and I'm making a bit of an investment for them. I do theirs a little bit different. I mainly do theirs about 175, 200 a week when they're in middle school until they get some driver's license. Because up until then, all they're doing is really helping, but they actually are having to ride with somebody or they happen to ride with me all day. So they pretty much gone all day versus the young ladies. They're actually at home and they have some breaks and they're not gone all day. The young men are actually gone all day. But they like that, that up to $200 a week for a young man in middle school that's getting up at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning and staying out with you till 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That's really good. And if you get them young enough where they actually start to help you because they can help you actually start doing some install and deliveries. I always put them on delivery trucks. I'll help me do installs. Or I start showing them how to do it. So by the time they get their driver's license, like my nephews and them, I'm actually going to put them out on an actual truck and let them run. When they get out of the truck and start running, then I'll pay them $10 an hour while they're in high school through school, whatever, till they come out to work with me. They'll get paid $10 an hour and they'll go out here and they'll make them $400 a week, and they're happy, and they can do maybe three, two to three stops a day. I could really push it maybe four, but a lot of times with the high school kids, it wasn't the fact that they couldn't repair. My nephew and them couldn't repair the stuff. It was just the fact that I didn't trust them driving so much in the city by themselves like that. I didn't want them to be doing a whole bunch of driving. So I mainly done maybe 2 to 3 stops a day with them, and try to get them, like I say, get them started a little later, where their route started maybe 11. Their routes would end maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock. I didn't want them driving in traffic, and let them go run 2 or 3 stops a day. It helped us out to go. They could go back, put parts on and stuff like that. They could go pick up parts for somebody if somebody was at a stop and they needed a part, and I could have them run through the supply house, pick up a part, go drop it off to that person, and it really helped us out, and it helped them out too. Like I say, they were able to make money for school clothes, and believe it or not, they saved their money. By that money that they would make during the summer, they have enough money saved up by the time they got ready to come back to work with me again during the summer. They still had enough money. My daughter, she still pays to get her own nails done. She still put gas in her own car from just the money that she make throughout the summer. She has enough to actually take her throughout the school year and buy her school clothes. So, all right. Uh, let's see. Pitcher man, good evening, Mike, and ABC fan. Hope all is well. Okay, Nora Ingle, hey, how you doing, Mike? Okafor, okay. Mario Gibson, good evening. Okay, City Crew, Tax Elite, what's good, Mike? Kevin Roberts, Donnie Madden, what's up, Mike, and ABC fan? What's up? Okay, City Crew, this is right on time. I've been searching for virtual assistants. Yeah, yeah. The virtual assistants is going to be right in your community. There's no need. I'm going to stop sharing this right here. The virtual assistants is right in your community. It's no need to go overseas. We need it. We need it more than anybody. Trust me, we need it more than the Philippines do. And for you to take a young lady a young girl that's in your community or a young family member and put them to work like that, the family gonna love you, the community gonna love you, and they're gonna love you. Right now, we got several people that's starting to interview for the ice cream parlor and stuff. Their parents have called me and stuff, and the kids are excited to work. Kids want to work. They want to go out here and make their own money. It's just unfortunately, it hasn't been any place for them to go to work at. Most of the time, the adults now fighting the kids for McDonald jobs and stuff. So now that you're actually have your own business, now you actually coming out here and you can actually put a young lady to work and put a young guy to work, and it won't hurt you. $125 a week ain't gonna hurt you not one bit. You won't see that, and it make a world of difference in their life. Make a world of difference in their life. And even when they go on vacation, that's another thing too. It's funny when they go on vacation, they still want to work while they're on vacation. A lot of times they'll tell me, "I'm going on vacation. We're going on vacation, but I'm going to work during the day because it might be too hot to go to the beach during the day. So they work during the day till it cool off, and then they'll go. So they're very dedicated, very dedicated. Okay. Uh, Okay, Kevin Roberts said just finished up a COD job. First year COD. That's good. King, nice. Get that money, bro. Yeah, okay. All right. Hey, how you doing, Rod? Okay, they got some networking going on. King K, anyone sign up with hands on August 15th? Yeah, it's just, I think August 15th might be just about filled up. It's just might be just about filled up. Okay, that's when they can hear the volume. Okay, okay. All right, there you go. Uh, Okay, I took care of the screen. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, the answering service, that's just Vonage. It's just it's just like it's just a internet phone. That's all it is. There's a lot of them that do it. I think Grasshopper, so a couple other places do it, but it allows you, like if it allows people keep from getting a busy signal too. Once you start getting a bunch of COD calls coming in, you don't want to have just a regular phone where it rings, because what happened if you get two or three people ringing at the same time, or if you get two or three people on your phone. So like now, if somebody, if you got a regular phone and you got two or three people, you get a busy signal. Sometimes I don't. Maybe the cell phones have changed that, but maybe you get a busy signal or just keep ringing. But this, it actually parked the phone number. So what happened, as they come in, they actually it'll keep playing that thing. Like if I go back to my to the when it goes to the actual waiting for one of my virtual assistants to pick up, it'll play in the background. You can go online and schedule. If not, wait a few minutes and somebody will pick up. Just let them know, hey, we got a couple of people in front of you. You're next in line. I can actually change it during if I'm running a sale, where I can tell them about a sale. Hey, I got drive-in cleaning going on right now, $99. Ask your scheduler when they come on about our drive-in sale special going on. You can do that during the holidays. You can play some Christmas music in the background. You know, all that stuff you can do and actually market your business with it. So that's what that's good. And like I said, the fact that you can park it where you can, because especially first thing in the mornings and when people get off work, you get a bunch of phone calls, and you don't want to get a busy signal. You want to just be able to park them and have them just hold on. Okay. Nora Ingham and Jay got going on. Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. Mike, are you sharing something on your computer screen? Okay. All right. Like y'all couldn't see it then. Let's see. Okay, they all, like I did get to see it. Okay, all right. Okay, there we go. Maurice Anderson, are you using Office 365 or QuickBooks for your CRM? I use Zoho for my CRM. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull up Zoho, and I'll show you what I have with Zoho. Um, and there's plenty of CRMs out there. Let me see. Okay, here we go right here. Let me come back so I can share the screen with you. I'll show you what Zoho looks like. Okay, this is what Zoho looks like, and what Zoho is, um, this is all the calls that we run. I can come here where I get one to cancel. So right here, this is delivery. We had one, two, three. We had like four deliveries on. This is I think on Monday, June the 1st. And one, two, three, four. My nephew ran like five stops for me. So this one right here canceled. So I don't want to pull one up and show somebody name and address. I'm not going to do that. All right. So, but what happened? All of these right here, they build out. So they build out here, build out. Um, this one right here is in progress. Something that one's in progress. So evidently they, I don't know. I have to go look and see what's going on there. Bill out, bill out. This one parts was ordered. Parts was ordered. Um, I want to click on one. Let me stop sharing and I go in one and close and actually take out somebody's name. This one is, let me see what's going on with this one in progress and I'll see what I can do. Okay. All right. I'm going to fix this right here. So nobody see this person's name. And I'll show you what it looks like. I'll just make one up. But this is how it would look. Uh, and what I would give to my actual nieces and them so they can actually do their work. Okay, all right. Okay, here we go. Let me come back here and actually share this screen with you. Now, yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Okay. I'm gonna share this screen and this is what it would look like. All right, so what happens here, say like if this address right here, 106 Thring Place, if I click on that, it actually bring it up and it'll tell me who the customer name is. It'll have their actual phone number. It'll tell me if it's COD. So I can have a couple of different things. If I click on here, let me see if I can pull it up. I have to pull it down there. All right, so this is COD. They'll tell me who actually created the work order. This was me. I created it, and it'll tell me the date. It'll tell me who is it actually going to. This right here will be going to my nephew. This is the address. This is the date that they supposed to go. The person name, the account. No, right here, I could actually see. It won't let me do it unless I hit edit. I can come right here, and I can have like rent a center, 210 home warranty, Warrantech. Alliance Property Management, AIGH, everybody, whoever it is that um they're gonna let me pull it back. Uh, Anybody, I just cleared it out. Wonder if you all can still see it. All right. So whoever it is that the work order is, I can put it there. And here, this is what they would see. This right here, DSW, that stands for dishwasher. And this is how much money they need to collect. Right here, they need to collect $85. So once the technician go to the house and they collect $85, then they can put in the notes. They'll put in, say, drain pump, and then they'll put here collected. They'll put the total charge. The total cost will be say 246, and then they'll say collected uh, 143, and then they'll put a credit card or a check, whatever, however they collect it right here. So they will put that there. So what will happen here for the attachments? They can hit attachments on their, and this right here is on their phones too. So on their phone, they can hit attachment, and they can take a picture of the model number, and they'll upload the model number right here onto the actual phone, onto the actual on their phone. They'll take a picture and they'll upload the model number here. Then I can click here and I can actually see the model number, and then from that model number, whoever your virtual assistant is, or starting off, you might go get the drain pump. You'll go here and you'll type until they get comfortable knowing what the different parts and stuff are. I'll tell them don't order it until I check off, where they can actually go there. If they doing like a COD call, they can actually put it into my cart, but it doesn't go until I actually click on it to check it and make sure. When they first starting off, I do that. After the first year or two, then they're comfortable. They can go ahead and they know what to order and they good. And same thing with when you first starting off. If they're doing third party warranties and they're gonna be doing your billing out, tell them to actually bill out, but don't hit submit until you go through and check it. So you'll go through and check and make sure they got everything billed out correctly. Then you hit submit. And then once, like I say, after a year or two, they get it down pat, and you can just let them go ahead and bill out and submit and stuff. So right here, what I would do, or what the lead person would do, they'll go in, they'll say WDX. I'm just making up a number 47, drain pump, and then they'll put here ordered from Marcone, and they'll do that. And so I know the part has been ordered from Marcone, and then they'll change it from in progress to parts ordered. And if they need a part, they'll come right here and they'll say parts. The technician put parts needed, so they'll know what they need to get. They'll get parts ordered, and that way, if the customer calls and want to know what's going on, they'll ask the customer. They'll come right back to Zoho, and they'll type in the customer address. They can hit this search, type in the customer address. They'll pull their work order up. From their work order, they can say, yeah, your drain pump was ordered on this date, and it was ordered from Marcone. It should be at your house, and they can actually go to Marcone and pull up their work order and get a tracking number and tell them when it's coming and everything. So that keeps everybody in the loop. This allows me not to be calling asking what's going on. What I do, I just monitor this throughout the day, make sure everything is going properly, make sure everything look fine, and everything's looking fine. Nobody's having any problems. I can step away for a while, come back and monitor it. Step away for a couple of days, come back and monitor it. So that's what my job will be. I'm just monitoring everybody, making sure everything is okay, and nobody's having a problem. If they are having a problem, same thing, because we don't have any paper in our company. They just tell me the work order. They tell me a customer address number. I can pull it up. If a third party warranty company calls, they want to know what you do last time out, last time you went to somebody's house, or what part you need. Instead of you have to fumble through paper and try to figure it out, you can be right on your cell phone anywhere. Type and this right here, it loads on your cell phone. Typing in, and you got everything you need for the customer right there, and you're good. And everybody has all this information. Everybody has all this information. A lot of times, the technicians, the subs, they'll go ahead and put the part number in for the young ladies. So they'll actually find out what part they need. They'll put the part number in. The young ladies just go there and order them, and order your parts. And the parts that we get, we ship them directly to the customer. So they'll put the customer address, ship it directly there, and they do all of that for me. And it makes life easy for me during the summertime. Okay, all right. So uh, get out of here. I'll stop sharing that. All right. So okay. All right. Uh, let's see here. Mevin Ware, should we get this when you start out with one guy only? Yes, yes. I tell anybody, go ahead. If you're going to start off with this with one guy only. Don't start off with pieces of paper because people going to be calling. You're going to have paper everywhere. You're not going to be able to keep up with stuff. You're going to tell people you're coming and you're going to forget. You can't keep it in your head. Go ahead and start off with this and then make it a lot easier because then every day you'll see everything that needs to be filled out and completed out. Nora Ingle, I understand. Not great with the Facebook Messenger myself. Okay, they got something going on. Can yeah, you can keep your current business number. Yeah, if you got your current business number, you can port it over into there, and they'll call that number. Wealth creation. Hey, Mike and ABC fam. I'm a rookie at appliance repair, and I replaced my own bake element in a GE stove. I know it's nothing major, but for me to do it, I think it was huge. All right, congratulations. That's good. Girly girl appliance. Okay, head to Crate channel. Okay. Mike, really enjoyed the shop talk you had on Monday. It was very important. You touched on some of the very important things, and you opened my eyes to a lot of things. Oh, thank you. Yeah, sometimes I don't. A lot of times you don't want to mix so much of the political stuff on with your business channel. You want to just kind of stay generic and just stay totally business. But as business owners, we can't be like that, and you got to address what goes on because that's life. And as business owners, you got to know how to maneuver around and what your role and stuff is. That's just my opinion. Some people don't believe it. Some people think you're supposed to not say anything and just be totally for any totally vanilla and don't have any controversy or anything because it's getting to the point now like if you say something somebody disagree with then next thing you know you apologizing and stuff. But if you own your own company, you ain't gotta apologize. And people respect your company and respect you having your own opinion. You know, as long as it's not nothing too crazy. Uh, okay, Mevin Ware, I have a full time job. How should I do appliance business to quit my full time job? If you take appliance boot camp, we tell you exactly how to do it. You start off doing 1 or 2 stops a day until you have 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved up. And once you have that saved up into your owner's pay account, and then you can make your decision. And I want to say too, I've talked to a lot of people the last couple of days. Not as many people as I would like to because I've been super busy, so I had to kind of limit myself to the phone calls the last week or so. But one young guy I talked to, one of the alumni, unfortunately, he's had a lot of uncertain deaths that kind of came to his family all at once. And we were talking, and that's what he was saying. No appliance boot camp and appliance repair. He said if it wasn't for appliance repair, he didn't know he wouldn't know what he would do right now. Because even I think for one family member, because he now have his own business, appliance repair business, he was able to step in and fill in the gap and actually to help funeralize a family member. He had the extra cash, and he said if it wasn't for appliance repair, he wouldn't have had it. But it pushed off enough cash where he could do it, and it does. It pushes off enough cash for you can step in and fill in the gaps. It pushes off enough cash where you can actually now start to hire young people in your neighborhoods. Okay. Uh, they got okay, Mike. How many of them are you have answering the phone at any given time? Just one or two, depending on how much phone call volume you got. When I had a bunch of people, one time we had a bunch of service techs and a bunch of trucks, and the phone rang nonstop. I probably had maybe four, maybe four. somewhere between 4 or 5 people answer that would answer, pick up the phone and answer. LaShawn Thorpe. Hey, LaShawn, is that Bobette? LaShawn Thorpe. Mike, you said Vonage and Zoho. Are those systems you use correct? Yes, they are. Is that Bobette, LaShawn Thorpe? Okay, wealth creation, DCNF. No, I'm just saying relation to doing this professionally as I know it. I went to the training. This would be profitable. Okay, okay, all right. They got something going on. Great to be able to create jobs. Yeah, that's the wonderful part when you be able to create jobs for your community, and even like my best friend, his daughter is gonna. I don't know if she's gonna watch it, but I haven't. I don't know, but she's gonna actually come work with us in the ice cream parlor, and this will be her first job. No, my no, my best friend knows that if his daughter want to come work, he ain't got to ask me. She just comes to work. But to go through the whole process. So no, she's gonna get a phone interview and go through the whole training and the interview process and everything. And she doesn't know she's gonna get the job. I don't think, but she's excited to know she's gonna have to do a phone interview in a week or two. And to be able to do that and do it the proper way for your family and friends. No, that means a lot, and where they can come in and they can work and they're working in a fun environment. And you're not just they're not when they come there, they're just not going to be there just working. No, it's going to be fun, but it's not just the work. It's actually showing them how the business come together. So they actually going to be showing with me there, and I'm showing them all the things that goes within the business. They're going to see the logistics of how we order. They're going to see why how we actually track and see what's the best seller. They're gonna see how we put together sales. They're gonna see the whole portion of the whole picture of what we're doing out there. And I think that's it's gonna be very great for them. All right. Yeah, please hit the like button. All right, girly girl appliance, Nora Ingram. Where do I get the? Do I look? Okay, okay. They got some networking going on. Black 12 212. Say text with third party warranty companies. Are y'all getting the most work from? Okay, they got some networking going on. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of chats going on. Okay, all right, man. Let me get back to the top. Um, and that's the thing too. I love the way y'all come in and y'all it's like a big family reunion. Y'all come in and y'all have your own thing going and talking. I like reading y'all stuff. It's wonderful. It's like everybody great friends. Yeah, we got 67 in the box. Thank everybody. If you would hit the like and stuff, I will appreciate it. Okay, got Patrick Young just came in. Okay, Ernest Anderson, Mike, first month. Okay, here go Ernest Anderson. All right, and he just started. First month completed with AHS, made a little over 5,000 doing one stop a day. I can now see retirement in my future. We can't do this. If she fat, there you go. One, that's what I say. One stop a day, 5,000. That's $60,000 a year. That's a $60,000 a year uh, increase he got, raise he got, just doing one stop a day. I don't know where you can do that at part time or at your job. I don't know if you went back and got an MBA, went back and got a PhD. I don't think you'll get $60,000 raise. He do one stop a day for less than $1,500. He's now able to go out here and make additional for $1,500 investment. If he just done the online, because he hasn't came really just the online, because he haven't came to the live event for $500. He's now making $60,000. He got, and it's only going to go up. Where can you do that at? Where can you do that at? And then the other thing too, no, like I say, other other places where you go and you can get training and it's very good training and stuff. But still, I still don't see people showing how showing the back end. The fixing the appliances and stuff. That's one part of it. But the back end of it, the where you actually showing how you actually work your how you actually work your business. I still don't see people doing that. Even and that's not just the appliance repair. That's not shouting, sending shots to any appliance repair people out here doing. I'm talking about across the board. I would love to see more. Because I personally want to see the back end behind some people companies. I would like to see the back end of how they actually do stuff. Don't just show me how to fix a washing machine because I can fix washing machines, but I need to know the back end of it also because that's the business part. Of, the fixing the appliances is the easy part because you would learn how to fix appliances, and then once you learn how to fix appliances, that right there it start to kill you because you don't have the logistics and you don't have the organization to where you can expand. And this right here going to force you to expand. No, it's going just by the nature of you fixing appliances, it's going to force you to expand, and you're going to have more work than you can do. And you got to have a proper way of actually bringing that work in, and especially if you're going to be hiring technicians and stuff, especially those people who have 10, 15 technicians and stuff. I want to see the back end of it. Show me the back end. No, I'll actually pay for somebody who got 10 or 15 technicians. I'll pay for their course to people around the back side of it to see how they doing it and how they I still haven't seen anybody else put out how they charge their rates and stuff, how they come up with their amounts and stuff. I know the basic stuff of how to do. Everybody know how to calculate your cost of doing business, but let me see what you how you how, where you position that. Like WWHVAC when he came into the seal system course, he told us exactly how he charged it to make up the difference of people trying to lowball you, and that's why I want to know how do you charge that if because the companies don't figure it out with the seal systems that hey they know what the cost is and people are doing them. They ain't just throwing $200 out there because somebody's accepting it. But I didn't know the back end of it because I wasn't doing a lot of seal system work, really basically none. But WWHVAC, he does a lot of seal system work for third party warranty companies, and he told us exactly how you charge it when they offer you the $200, how you actually charge it to get it back up to that five to that seven seven that 500 to 850. He told us exactly how you do it, and it doesn't hurt your ratings. And that's why I would like to see more people do. All right. Let's see. There you go. They got going on. All right. Mike, what POS system does Zoho use? They have their own POS, but you can link it to QuickBooks. I use Square. That's what I use to actually process credit cards and stuff like that out there when we out in the field. And I put my Square. I give my tech subs. I keep saying text. I give my subs actual cell phones with Square on it. So that way, when they out there, they just use my cell phone and they collect the payment. It goes directly into my account and everything. And I like for them to use my cell phones because then I don't have to worry about the phone bill not getting paid. I don't have to worry about them putting it in the baby mama name or a big booty Betty's name, and she get mad and take the phone one day. All that stuff is eliminated. So appliance flipper. Okay, there you go. DCNF appliance repair. Appliance repair has been a blessing. It's been more than a blessing to my family and my life, man. Like I said, everything that you see right here is all through appliance repair. I've been like I say numerous of times. I've been all across this country. Um, now going all across the world because of appliance repair. I've been able to set on stages with some of the best people in the world. Been on advisory boards and stuff. Been on councils because of appliance repair on major universities and with within my community and stuff. Even now I get to meet with the mayor once a week of this town. I get to meet with the town council once a week. and all because of appliance repair. I've been able to send my kids to the best schools because of appliance repair. Now, because of appliance repair, I'm able to build businesses with my kids. Um, I've been able to supply jobs to all my family and friends, whoever wanted it. That's the thing too with appliance repair. I, how can I say this too? A lot of times I have to be careful because I don't know who watch, who come in and watch the videos and whatnot. And I don't want, and a lot of times what I'm talking about is from own personal experience. And I don't want to get my a family or friend or somebody look at it and say, "Oh man, you putting our business out there." But it's not a knock on anybody, anything. But like I say, I remember when I first started doing appliance repair, and my nephews and them, they were like they were just going into high school and they were looking for summer jobs, and they were looking for summer jobs, and no, here it is. I told him, yeah, y'all can. It was him and one other guy, his best friend. I said, y'all can work with me. But we had another family member friend that he was that person was still in corporate America. He was an engineer, and he was like, "Well, we're gonna be bringing in some summer workers. Like the court back in the days, the different companies, like the bigger corporations, they used to allow kids to come in during the summer, kind of like what I'm doing and what you all will be doing. The bigger corporations used to do that. They allow the kids to come in, actually give them some jobs, and let them kind of help out so they can get a feel of what work is like and stuff, so they can make some money during the summer to buy clothes and stuff, and hopefully you could get an employee out of it later. Well, that's what the big companies used to do. Now they don't do it. They don't have. I don't know. They won't barely let the people work who need to work. So they don't do that as much now. But they used to do that. So he was like, "Well, we're gonna be bringing in some people for the summer. Just wait." And so I was like, "Well, you can work with me." They're like, "Nah, we're gonna wait." So after about maybe every week, I would call and I say, "Yo, have they started working yet?" No, they said just wait. They haven't brought the people in, but as soon as they get ready to bring people in, they're gonna let us know. Okay, for about 2 months now. The school year is almost over with. The summer is almost over with, and they still waiting. So finally, the two young men, my nephew and his best friend, they just said forget it, and they called me and said, "Hey, can we still work with you?" And I was like, "Yeah." When can we start? You can start tomorrow morning. Just meet me here, and we go. And that's how I started working. And and that right there, even though when they came and done that, it did not hit that. Hey, they have a real job and they're actually out here making money and stuff. And when they came back, they showed up that day. 2 days later, I had them uniforms. They had uniforms. I gave them a little. I had a little Ford Ranger at the time. So both of them together, I let them actually. They started off doing install of light fixtures and ceiling fans. That's when I was doing a lot of electrical still. And we used to go and there was this one company called Triangle Homes. They used to buy a bunch of repossessed trailer homes, and we would go in and change all the light fixtures. So that's all they done the whole summer. They had a little truck, and they'd go to Lowe's or Home Depot, pick up their light fixtures and stuff, and they get to work together changing light fixtures and stuff. I go behind them and check. But that's what they done for a whole they done that for like 2 or 3 summers. That's all they done, just put up ceiling fans and light fixtures. But yeah, when they started showing up in their little uniforms and they had the little truck they were driving around, next thing you know, everybody in that little town was calling them. Hey, can you? It's okay if they come by and put us. We lived in a little town called Stovall. It's okay if they came by so and so house and put up a ceiling fan, because what would happen? They figured out that a lot of the ceiling fans and light fixtures that they were taking out of the trailer houses, they were still good. It was just that this company, they wanted to put new ones in because they were going to resell it. They would repossess the trailer, then they'll refurbish it and resell it. And so the fans and stuff that they're bringing back, they're taking it back back to Stovall, to my little hometown. and they were selling them and putting them in people's houses. So, that they started making extra money doing that. They'll bring the cell phones back and they'll store them into my dad and them little utility building, and people wanted new light fixture, a cell phone or a chandelier. They'll go in there and look, and they'll go put it up for them, and they made a bunch of money doing that. And but still, everybody's don't like didn't like appliance repair, didn't look at it as being like a real job. And one of them still does it now. He does real good. My nephew still work with me, and he does really well. Makes a lot of money. Makes a lot of money. He's going out on his own, and won't be with me much longer. He's really not with me now. He just doing it until I can get this ice cream parlor up. He helping me out. So okay. Appliance flipper. I know you went over this already, but tech and subs, what's the difference? A tech is somebody that you employ. If you have a technician, you're gonna have to be paying unemployment insurance for them. You have to be contributing to their social security and all that. You got to yeah, if you get more than I think more than three, you got to pay workman's comp. I don't want that. If you can't fire them, once you get fired, you fire them, then they can get unemployment benefits. I don't want no technicians, no employee. A sub is somebody who has their own business, and you just subbing out work. You subcontracting with them. Just like I got somebody coming to put a heating and air conditioning in my two buildings. They don't work for me. I'm getting their company to come out and do it. Same thing I'm doing there. Same thing the third party warranty company is doing with you. Third party warranty company, you don't work for the third party warranty company. You just subbing through them. They get the work and they have you to go do it. All right, and networking. Um, okay. Yeah, that's for Ernest Anderson. Done that's good. That's good. Okay. All right. Hey, how you doing? Because we don't read. All right. ABC Ken. All right. First class service. Hey, how you doing? Peace, Mike and ABC fan facts. Where can I do that at? Yep, no doubt, no doubt. Great stuff. T Finesse 500 to 60,000 is an 11,000 ROI. Yeah, it's crazy. And not here. Some people they're talking about they made $1,000 in a month and all that, and I'm seeing these guys making 5, 10, 13,000. I don't know where else you can do it. Marcus Hurd, with a strong back end, you can grow. Yeah, you got to have the back end if you're going to grow your company. You only got two hands and two legs and two. It's only you get to a point. You get to a point where you tap out. You can only do so much. That's when you're going to have to actually have the back end and learn how to expand out. And I got to that today, and that's what kills you, because what happened. Like I say, I'm trying to edit videos. I'm trying to get the new videos up, and I'm trying to edit the webinar. Trying to finish editing the ones that I got to do before August the 15th, so everything will be up to the new speed. I'm actually trying to personally going out there and personally driving nails and stuff, building the ice cream pop. It just got to the point where I told my wife, I told her Monday, I said that's it. I came home Monday night and I told her, I said that's it. I'm done. I'm satisfied what I need to do. I got it as far as I need to go. I know I could finish it, but now I'm at the point where I'm just going to sub everything out, and I'm just going to pay the cash and get it done, and I'll make it back once it opens up. I'm not because I'm killing myself. I'm tired, and it's getting to the point now it's becoming a job, and I don't like it. So now I'm going to sub the rest of it out, and now that I start subbing it back out. I actually got a new jolt of energy where now I'm excited again, and I'm not up all night thinking. I've been I sleep maybe 1 or 2 hours. I'm thinking about how I'm going to mount the air conditioning unit in the ceiling. No, that's from I'm sleep. I can't sleep because that's running through my mind. Even when I wake up, it's stuck in my head. To when I got my buddy and say, "Hey man, fix it." If I need another air conditioning unit, it's not going to work. If you think it's better, that's fine. I'll take that one down to my Nate's house and put it in my house. I don't care. I just want to get it fixed and get it out my hair and go ahead and get in the store. And after I done that, it was like a whole burden was lifted off of me. And I'm enjoying it again. Okay, Ernest, okay, there you go. Nora England, yes, Mike, you and ABC family are my extended family. Happy to have found you, Mike, and to be a student and a member of this group. Shout out to everyone. Let everyone I can know about it. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm gonna read a couple of more, then I'm gonna get out. All right, girly girl first. Okay, they got something going on. Mike Charles, what's up, family? Hey, Mike, thanks for the SEAL System group. Okay, yeah, man, I've been looking at that. They do some great stuff in there. In that SEAL System group on Facebook. It's a appliance SEAL System group. All they do is SEAL System for appliances. That's a great group. Good technicians in there. I mean, stellar technicians. Uh, SO, I don't know what that is. Hello, all. Great information, Mike Charles. Yeah. They got some networking going on. 89 Dr. Funk. Yeah, this you did look really tired on the live stream. Take care of yourself, man. You can't do it often. Yeah, I had burned myself up, and the fact that I was whatchamacall, I'm teaching as I'm trying to go, and I'm doing so much of it that I just got to the point I was just tired, and I was just burned out, and I just said, be honest, what I done. I sat down and had a come to Jesus talk a moment, and I said, look at here, man. Why will you keep killing yourself to do this when you got the funds in there to go ahead and get it done and be done with it. Go ahead and get it done so you can open it up and be ready no later than by the 4th of July weekend and stuff. Go ahead. They decided they're going to do fireworks down here. The fireworks are not going to be that far from here. And people gonna want to do something 4th of July weekend. So 4th of July weekend, I'll have a little soft open and hopefully have some ice cream, or they don't want you getting out your cars, but I can probably drive my little Jeep down there and set up and have some ice cream, give out some samples and stuff. But just go ahead and get it done and get it looking right. And the fact that now that we're getting ready to paint and they pressure wash the buildings and stuff, and I can't wait to see the paint come up. Now people on the outside gonna be seeing, okay, what's happening here? This guy's putting this thing together. All right, so I'm getting ready to get off. It's actually 9 o'clock now. If this weekend start to look, if you're going, I might just start releasing the videos that we currently have for the webinar. But when I do that, people start asking me where the other ones at. Where the other ones at? I like to release them all at one time. Then I'll have to answer so many questions about when the other ones coming and stuff. Like I say, with a teachable, I wish they would let you upload larger segments, but I see why they do it. Because if you somebody who's actually looking for, you actually taking a class, you don't want no big long class up there for no 2 or 3 hours. You want to break it up in little chunks so you can find what you need. And now that I'm putting the classes together, I'm kind of seeing a little bit better how to do it. But I can only no we had a half a day, and I'm having to break it up into 15-minute segments, and finding the right place to break and all that stuff is getting to be a little hectic. But like I say, now it's going pretty good. And then when my air conditioner broke, that went through my mind. I said, "There you go. Now I got to fix my air conditioner because now I'm sitting here hot trying to edit stuff. And if I go here and fix my air conditioner in here, now you're gonna knock me out for for not being able to edit. So then I just call my buddy and I say, hey, man, just fix everything. And once he came in and said, hey, he gonna start Monday getting it knocked out. Believe it cooled off. I'm not as hot as I was when I thought I was gonna have to go out there and fix everything. So now I actually feel pretty cool in here now. I said, oh, he coming Monday, so I'm good. So all right, ABC Ken, what's up, Mike? I missed the Seal System webinar. How can I watch the replay? The replay is going to be in the Teachable. So if you go to the Teachable, it's going to be loaded up there. I'm editing it now, so that'll be coming out. Mike, how does Zoho have an app for smartphone? On smartphones, it's just a small little app that you can download, and from there, it'll just be a little condensed version of the actual web page where you can just search it and stuff. And it for each tech, it just have what that tech have to do for that day. But yeah, they got a little app on it. Great information, Mike. Take care of yourself. We appreciate all you do. Thank you all, and thank you all for all you do. Y'all keep saying thank you to me, But honestly, if all this stuff is possible because of you all, I mean, you all has really, really been a blessing to me and my family. I have now a place I can come get out my wife hair. I have a place I can come here and actually meditate. I actually love just coming out here and just working on stuff. Some stuff I start working on it and I get tired of it. I can let it sit here until I feel like doing it again. I love that. And like I say, to be here now, getting ready to do the ice cream parlor and stuff, and to see now where people, like the town, I've been giving out free samples as we get our recipes together, and the town, I had the whole town hall came here today. They wanted to buy it, and I was like, "No, I'm giving it away for free. No, we want to buy it. It's so good. It's the best ice cream we had." So all the samples and stuff I had, they took it today. I just told them, "Nah, you take it." Because I gotta start now, getting ready to get stuff to go over into the next building. I'm not gonna make anything else in this building. The next time I make ice cream, we're gonna be in the new building, and so I gotta now start getting everything ready to go over there. So they just cleaned out, and they say it's the best they had. I've been giving it to the fire departments and the police officers, giving it to the people who work at the auto mechanics place, everybody all around here. And now everybody's stopping by saying, "Hey, y'all gonna make some ice cream this weekend?" And I was like, "Nah, we're not making any this weekend." Okay, so that's all we got. Um, Uncle Mike, I got three repairs to complete tomorrow. All right, RV takeover. There you go, Richmond, Virginia takeover. Blessings. There you go, man. Congratulations. All right. Once again, thank everybody for tuning in. I'll see y'all on Monday. And I'll probably if we start painting tomorrow and stuff, I'll probably put some stuff up on ice cream parlor. I got some stuff I need to edit, but I'm just holding off and I'm gonna do just one big edit of everything getting done. And I don't want to. I got too much editing I got to do the ice cream right now. I got to get the appliance boot camp finished, edit and all that stuff up, and then once we get ready to open up the ice cream parlor, I'll start releasing that stuff maybe a week or two ahead. Once again, thank everybody for tuning in. If you hadn't already, we have it in the actual description. Go to Appliance Boot Camp. Mr. Ernest Anderson spent $500 in the first month. He made 5,000. I don't know where else you can do that. Go there, sign up for Appliance Boot Camp, and take the course. It's only going to get better. Today I rode around my little. I went around just around the corner from where I live, just around the block, and it was so many houses that they were putting up. I couldn't believe it. How many new homes and stuff they're bringing, and all those new homes gonna have appliances. And you all know these appliances don't last no time. So all that work that's just coming here, and it's constantly coming. And people always ask me, "Is it appliance repair work where I live at?" As long as they got washers and dryers, it work where you live at, and refrigerators. You have all the work you can do, and you don't have to have a big. You don't have to. If you wanna expand and have a bunch of technicians, you can. I'm talking to a guy who's down towards the Charlotte area, and all he do is 3 or 4 days, and he's loving it. And like he said, hey, he said he can live off of 150, $200 a day. He said out here now he making 4, 5, 8, $900 a day, and he just simple going, just having a good time, enjoying life. You can do that. You can go out here and work, do 4 or 5 jobs a day, make you anywhere between $5 to $1,000 a day. Come home, enjoy your days, and be off on the weekends. No worries at all, and it's just a wonderful life you can have. And I've done it. I've done it. Okay, Ernest Anderson. He said he paid $1,500, but it was worth a lot more. There you go. Thanks, man. Thanks. And like I say, it's a job that once you start doing it, I'm gonna say this last thing, and then I'm gonna go. Once you start doing it, you have sometimes where you just gonna be laughing. You're gonna be like, man, this right here is just too good. This life is too good, especially now where it's summertime and the weather is nice, and you go into nice neighborhoods. The yards are looking good. You can get fresh air. I like to let my window down and just get the fresh air coming in, and you in total control of your life, and people calling you, and you going there fixing their problems. You having good conversations, and man, I can't think of a better profession. Honestly, God, I can't think of a better profession. If the pay is well, the work environment is well, you always doing something different. you your own boss. You can like the young the guy I was talking to in Charlotte. He said, hey, his son overslept one morning. So that morning, his son had overslept. So he didn't get up in time for him to go out early. But he was going back around 12 to pick his son up. No, just can't beat it. Just can't beat it. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. 89 Dr. Funk. That's just appliance repair, not including the garage doors and blender repair and driving clean. Yeah, a lot of people find out once you get going, you can't do all of those. But you can, of all the stuff that you get, you can find one thing you can make your money back in no time and make a good living off of. But whichever one you pick, that's the one you're gonna have to stick with because it's just too much work out here and just too much to be doing. Just you're not gonna be able to do all of it. You can't do all of it as a one man stop. Now, as you start to expand and you got more technicians and stuff, then you can actually start then doing some of the other stuff, filling in gaps and stuff. But yeah, it's just so much work. You couldn't do it all. You can't do it all. Once again, this time I'm gone, and I want to thank you all for